Hey guys, Dustin Mansell coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada. In this video, we're going to go over how you can make 6 to 7 figures in the next 12 months with no startup fees at all. You don't have to pay a dime to anybody to make this happen. I don't care if you're 18. I don't care if you're 118. If you got a little bit of hustle, this can happen. This could be what you have been dreaming for. So go ahead and watch the rest of this video. Make sure that you maybe take some notes, pause it in the description. There's ways to get a hold of me to get you started, but this is gonna really blow your mind, okay? But before we get into that, let's go ahead and read this really quick. Pause this, read this disclaimer. There's nothing guaranteed in what I'm gonna tell you, okay? Because I don't know what you're gonna do. You might go, okay, I'm ready to go, and then sit back and do nothing. You won't make a dime. Doesn't really matter. I don't really have to say this disclaimer because you're not paying anything to get started anyways, but just in case, read it over, okay? All right, so what are we talking about here? We're talking about the Employee Retention Tax Credit, okay? This is for COVID-19 impacted employers. So small businesses, anybody from 1 to 500 employees are getting back up to $26,000 per employee, all right? Now, how can you make money with that? It's a finder's fee. If you know anybody who owns a business, you could send them to me. We'll get them their free money, tax-free money, and you can get a 3.5% of that, okay? We'll break that down in depth right now. But this is what this is. If you heard about this before, and you go, just not what I want to do, then stop this video, okay? If you want to get 6 to 7 figures in the next 12 months, then watch the rest of this. And if you know people who own a business, then you're definitely going to want to watch the rest of this because you can make a lot of money from just referring them to me, okay? So, next. This is how real it is. This is the IRS website, okay? Now you can tell right here, this is the Employee Retention Credit under the CARES Act. This is a real thing. You can tell right here, this is an official website of the United States government. The retention, the ERC is a real thing, okay? ERC, what they're doing is they're getting that small businesses can get up to $26,000 per W-2 employee, right? Without ever having to pay it back. It is a thank you for staying open during the pandemic, right? Or getting through the pandemic. No matter if they were open in 2020 and 2021, you want to get them to us as soon as possible, okay? Now there's $400 billion in ERC fund, and up to date, there's been about $95 billion that's been paid out, so there's a lot of money left on the table. And what I'm going to show you right here should really blow you away, but you never know. So let's say this is you. Let's say you had a cousin who owned a business, right? The average credit that businesses are getting back right now is $300,000. All right, so we're gonna go with the average. So let's say the average one is $300,000. Well, you get 3.5% as a finder's fee. So you would get $10,500 as a finder's fee for connecting them with us to get them their free money, okay? Let's put that $10,500 in the pocket. Well, say you go, well, I know my other cousin owns a business too. Well, let's say that their average is $300,000. Well, guess what? You would then make $21,000. Let's say you go, man, well, my cousin, they have somebody who, I'm going to introduce them to you as well. Well, then you'd make $31,500, right? If the average is $300,000. Let's say you go, man, I'm just going to go knock on doors and I want to do this for the next year because I want to make a bunch of money. Well, if you found 10 companies that all average $300,000, well, you'd make $105,000 in whether it's in a year or whether it's in a week or whether it is in a month. So if you're a person that likes to go and hustle and you want to knock on some doors, well, we have some flyers for you. You can check out these flyers. We can change these names to be your name, your cell phone. We'll make you an email address as well. Okay, you can see what it looks like. Your refund is waiting. This is some eye-catching stuff where people will look at it and go, man, okay, I want some of this, right? This is the back. We're showing them how we average up to $21,000 per employee, 96% approval rate. We can make this scan go to you and not to us either. And then right here I have up to 250,000 leads that are all businesses that got approved for the PPP loan. All right, so if you're a person that likes to go and pick up the phone and call people, we'll give you 100 of these out the gate. You can pick them up, call them up, and say, hey, this is Dustin, or this is Dustin, just want to ask you, have you received your ERC yet? And they might go, what is the ERC? You explain to them what the ERC is. Well, ERC, you're getting back up to $26,000 per W-2 employee for free as a COVID-19 fund, right? It's called ERC, Employee Retention Credit. Have you got it yet? And we're going to be like, well, I already got the PPP loan. Well, you still qualify for this. You could pay off your PPP loan with this credit. You never have to pay it back, right? If you did that to 100 people, you're probably going to close one. So if 100 people in 1 week and you close one, it's an average of 300,000, and you can make the $10,500. It's worth it. You make $10,000 in a week. Why not do it, right? We have those things to do. We also have trainings to where we'll explain what to do as well. But the best way to go about this is a warm market. If you have anybody that you know that owns a business, then you probably got this from a text message. Reply to the text message that was sent to you and say, I'm in, and I'll call you up. We'll get you started and exactly how to do it. We'll get them on with us as soon as possible. It's a quick 10 to 50 minute Zoom. Then they send in their documents. It takes less than a week. They'll know exactly if they're approved, if they weren't, and how much money they're going to get back. All right. Now they might go, well, we've already done it, or, we have a CPA. Well, guess what? I have a doctor, but if I needed a heart surgery, I wouldn't go to my family doctor. I go to a heart specialist. The firm that we linked up with, that we hooked up with and partnered up with, they've been in business for 40 plus years, and they are specialists in tax credits. That's what this is a tax credit. They're not your normal CPA that's doing payroll or doing, accounting or bookkeeping. These are specialists in the ERC. So they've got so many things we could tell them. We got Google Drives with so many documents that you could use as well. You could really make 6 to 7 figures doing this if you want to. You found this video because you were searching, and in the description there's a lot of other things of ways to reach out to me. You can get a hold of me too. We'll jump on a quick Zoom, make sure you're a good fit. If you are, we'll get you started as well. If you have people that you know that own businesses, we'll get them going. If you just want to go knock on doors, we've got that option too. So right here, easy way, no money out of pocket. Dustin Mansell coming to you from Las Vegas, Nevada. Hit that subscribe button down below. We'll see you guys on the inside.